There was a big time fire today down at 150 Mile House at Pioneer Log Homes, which you might know from the TV show Timber Kings, their main work area there, their head office. So big fire visibly seen from Highway 97 by a lot of people. I got a bunch of footage for you and some things to say. Let's get on with the show. Let's go.
There it is. This is bad news. My God. Anything could happen. Get on! I'll watch the video later. They try mopping this.
So it's me, Joey Only, up here at 3,953 feet above sea level in the Caribou Mountains with your reports from what's going on in the Caribou here and there and everywhere. Hit like, share, and subscribe if you don't mind. So the Pioneer Log Homes, they actually had a loss during the 2017 wildfire season when the fires went through that area, the big famous Williams Lake fires, 150 Mile House fires. And they lost several buildings, if I do recall, at the time. So this is the second time that they've been affected by fire. And hey, my thoughts go out to them. They employ a lot of people. Everybody involved. Hope that things are going to be okay for you in the long run. Anyways, let's look at some of this crazy footage. Penny Gentle's got these two videos. Look at this. Flames right up alongside the highway there. Totally crazy right along 97 highway. People just driving on by with flames ripping right next to them. Wow, cops got a bit of a cordon there to slow everybody down for some reason. But yeah, look at that. Flames right up along the highway. This other video from Penny shows that it really is the log yard itself that burned, it seems, which is at least somewhat good news, I guess. I mean, logs can be replaced. There's more out there, but a lot of loss, of course, for them. And look at the flames just ripping. RCMP officer standing there looking at the fire and not the traffic. Hey, buddy, I'd be watching the vehicles if I were you, but still, it's hard not to stare at that when it's going on. Great videos, Penny.
The backside of Pioneer Log Homes at a 150 Mile House, they were doing a pre-burn on the other side, and it jumped the berm. All the logs on the first section all on fire. So they've got the 150 out here, they got Ministry of Forest out here, they got Williams Lake Fire Department out here. So they got a massive crew trying to get this fire put out before it jumps into their main working area right here. But that's all their logs that they use for one section of their logs that they use for building log homes. They're doing a good job getting all under control. There's a lot of guys on this right now. It's about 12:30 on Monday.
That's Scott Nelson. He does a lot of great reporting around Williams Lake, I've noticed over the last while. So if you see him on the Facebook, go give him a follow, Scott Nelson from Williams Lake. He's got some truly incredible photos here showing what's going on. So sounds like a prescribed burn he was talking about that jumped over the berm. I hope that's not true, but here's some wonderful photographs of hard-working people down there trying to put it out. Once it's into a log deck like that, though, there's not much you can do besides wet the area a little bit. Look at that little tiny stream of water against that big flaming deck of logs. That's tough work, right? There's an initial attack crew there from Ministry of Forest, of course. Look at these huge, probably a 4-inch there hose the guy's dragging. Really big. Yeah, ripping hot. You can't do much against that once that's burning at all. It is a shame. Wow, great photos, Scott. You're awesome. This is probably the 4th, 5th, or 6th time in the last month I've noticed your stuff, and I thought, hey, I better start following that guy myself. So check out this guy, Scott Nelson, right there from Williams Lake. Pretty cool. 150 Mile Department's fighting a fire near Pioneer Log Homes there. So look at that, doing all he can to just share all the details. One of those community-minded people. And that's what it takes. Yeah, look at the heat of that. Big black smoke. That is ripping hot. Video by Victoria Kimberly Dale. As you can see, like they have cranes there. They have a lot of equipment. They have buildings. So hoping that it's just the log decks that have burned and that they can replace that. But excellent job on everybody out there covering this, everybody who worked it. So it was hot enough that it could show up on satellite there. So the heat detectors picked it up there. You can see here on the firm's map, satellite infrared, picking up the heat there. And that's right near Sugarcane First Nation, where I'm pretty sure my buddy is still living there, Tyson is. And as far as other activity around, of course, we've been talking about C50222 showing only minimal activity today. So that's nice to see. Hoping that that has benefited from a little bit of moisture that's in the area, precip going through, and other fires that we're talking about. The only one that's really showing a lot of growth is this guy up on Prophet River. That's pretty active, big time fire there all the way up the river. And then we have a couple other dots that are, showing some activity, like out by Doe River there. This guy here, a couple small dots, but all in all, fire activity is suppressed right now, as I said it would be. We're seeing some activity on fires, but it's reduced from sort of that extreme aggressive behavior we saw the other day. I'll have more on fires and all that and the forecast for you when I get around to it. Right now I'm still watching hockey right now. That's 2 periods are over and the Leafs are really putting it to the Panthers, and I'm hoping that when this video comes out I don't look like a horse's arse for it. Okay, everybody, hit like, share, subscribe. We'll see you around. Bye now.